Did anyone else see this Wall Street Journal article? It literally floored me. It was like reading a novel about a very messy and complicated family, especially one that's dealing with millions and millions of dollars. So here's the gist of it. We've got this man, David Jim Judelson. He's a former president of Gulf and Western. I'm not sure what type of company that is, but he's old school New York money, married to his wife Maria for 57 years. Devoted man, Upper East Side family, picture a Steinway in the living room, a lake house, Sunday dinners, just a wholesome life. Maria, the wife, passes away in 2011. And here's the twist. Suddenly, the private wealth manager, Eva, enters the chat. She's younger, glamorous, but also married. She's married. She's got this very heavy Eastern European accent, loves Van Cleef, very polished, and somehow she becomes his everyday companion overnight. He goes from this conservative suits and a Volvo to all of a sudden wearing Armani and auditioning for Broadway. Like, what is going on? She's taking him to her house in Shelter Island, but while her husband is living there. And suddenly she's also emailing his kids on his behalf. Like, she's the gatekeeper now. The kids are watching this, obviously, and being like, what is happening? Fast forward, she finally divorces her husband and marries the dad. He starts changing his will. Okay, once, twice, no, 13 times. Millions start going away to cash gifts, jewelry, art, her grandson's private school, the house she still shares with her husband, ex-husband. The kids obviously now start complaining that this woman is taking advantage of an elderly man with dementia, but she's saying they already got spoiled with up to 46 million of wealth throughout these years. Obviously, this goes to court, and that's where Eva drops the big bomb that he's been writing her love letters that she brings to court over the course of decades while he was married. So now the kids are in sorrow because not only did they lose all their inheritance or a lot of their inheritance, but that their dad was living a double life. He was having an affair with their private banker. Just insane story. The whole thing ends in settlement because they're exhausted, they're depleted of money from all the legal fees. And it just was a page turner, just like reading the story. A wild, wild story. Sad story. But more importantly, a very predictable story. And it's something a lot of wealthy families don't talk about. It wasn't that she was clever. She wasn't outsmarting everyone. It's because there was really no structure in place. No one really being the middle person or middle team guiding everyone. We obviously had the lawyers, we had the accountants, we had the private bankers, but really there wasn't a team quarterbacking the whole machine. And in wealthy families, that's where things could unravel, not from the outside, but typically from the inside. Someone taking advantage of this lack of coordination and stepping in and weaving their way in to take advantage of everything else. If a team had actually been coordinating this whole thing, this could have probably been avoided or at least a bit less of a pain. So the quiet lesson in this is you really can't predict people from falling in love. You can't predict, people making questionable choices, but you can build structures in place to offset situations like this from happening.